Welcome to One Up My News episode 4. We're going to be talking about Telltale being sued and Sony finally allowing crossplay. Thank you, whoever is currently the CEO of Sony. I don't know his name. Enjoy the show.
Yoshida?
That guy. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to One Up My News episode 4. My name is Ryan and I'm joined by my co-host as always, Jordan.
What's up?
Nothing much, man. I was playing Dragon Quest 11 before we started. I think you had a late night, didn't you?
Yes, late night, early morning. I stayed up till that whatever it is. My sleep schedule is not what a normal human's should be.
No, it's not.
It's bad.
Too late.
I think I stayed up till 4 or 5 in the morning watching Naruto and playing Dragalia Lost, Nintendo and Cygames' new Love Child.
We're supposed to start recording at 10 and he stays up till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I was like,
he has a problem.
I think I do, man. I love Dragalia Lost, and I'm not even like deep down into it like some of the other people are. They're just into it. They're like, yeah, I have like this and that, blah blah, and insert mobile game jargon here, and I'm like, I'm not doing any of that. Yeah, there's a raid coming out in a couple hours, or I guess tomorrow or whatever, because we're on Japan's time. But I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll play and I'll get ready. And they're like, okay, here's all the stuff you need to prepare for the raid. And they're like, you'll get the raid tomorrow. It's like, but I thought we were getting the raid today. I'm ready for it.
I downloaded it, but I opened it up on the bus back from school, and I didn't have my phone muted. It was like, lucky daughter weeb, you're a weeb. And I was like, I'm not this.
And you threw your phone out the window?
I turned it off immediately. And yes, that singing was intentionally bad, ?
Yeah, I like the music in it a lot. It has great voice acting. Oh, but Naruto Shippuden update for me. I almost am done with Season 3. I know some people probably expected me to be further along than that.
I'm going to check. When did you say you were going to start watching it?
Let's see. I started probably a week ago now. 2 weeks, maybe.
Now, he said he was going to finish it in
10 days. Yep, in 10 days. And that was...
I'm trying to find the text.
How many days ago?
It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it has. Okay, I officially started watching it on September 19th, and it's September 30th.
So that's 11 days.
Yep.
So you're only on season 3.
Correct, yeah.
That's like 17 seasons.
Yeah, yep. Yeah.
So what arc are you on exactly?
I am Naruto. The village just got taken over. Spoilers for Naruto Season 3. If you haven't seen it, just stop what you're doing and go watch it.
Or just skip a minute ahead in the episode or something.
Or just skip a minute ahead. So I'm at the part where the village just got the defensive barrier put on top of it. And what's his name? Sora. Man, there's so many different... Yeah, Sora, the guy from the Fireland, he attacks Tsunade, and Tsunade is like, Naruto, go get him, and Naruto is running through the village and finding him.
I do not remember anyone named Sora in Naruto.
Sora, he's the guy that has the wind jutsu, and Naruto is he's been training so they can do his new wind jutsu, his cool new, like, Rasengan he's going to end up doing and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this little prick.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Because he's got, so much. Like, a little bit of the Ninetales in him, right?
He's got a little something in him, man. He's like a little demon child. And he's like, I hate you. And Naruto's like, I hate you.
Oh, and man. So it's just, they all hate each other.
Exactly. And then they're like, we're going to take over the village. And people were like, what's going on?
I forgot about that. Because they resurrect people, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And people, I know. People were like, they got the 4 lightning shinobi so they could shut down our power plant. And I'm like, why didn't you just cast literally any other jutsu to just destroy the power plant? Why does it have to be a lightning jutsu kind of a thing? And then Naruto is infatuated with this woman that can use all 5 chakra types. and whatnot. And so he's like, why can she do that? Asuma Sensei, yeah, obviously, yeah, And so it's just it's funny to see. It's funny to see Naruto where he is right now, and knowing where he's gonna go. It's just like, dang, he's like so weak right now. Like he's such a punk, and it's just like it's cool to see that he's gonna become like even cooler.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
Gets super duper strong.
Yeah, it's insane.
I really like how they talk about how Kakashi can use. I can't remember if he can use all of them, or he can use all but one.
I think he can use all but one, if I remember right.
And he's like, she can use even more than you can, Kakashi Sensei. He's like, yeah, but I'm sexier.
Exactly. It's like I like that. Probably my favorite conversation of this series, or not the series, of this season so far, is that Kakashi and Naruto are having a talk while they're training, and he's like, you have more chakra than me. And Naruto's like, what? He's like, yeah, you have like 4 times more chakra than me.
I think it's like 10 times.
Yeah, and he's like, it can be 10 times if you count the Nine-Tails chakra. And Naruto's like, what? And I was just sitting there back thinking, I'm like, that's a lot of chakra. Like, that's so much.
If Kakashi had as much chakra as Naruto, or even like Kiba, man, that man would be strong, too strong.
Yeah.
As somebody Jake told me about too strong. He's like, I hate that term so much.
And now he uses it.
Yeah, he does. And like jest, I guess.
Yeah.
So, where am I? I've watched a few episodes. I watched like 10 episodes the other day, but I haven't watched a lot lately. I've been busy with school, I guess. Yeah,
I realized that I wasn't going to finish it in 10 days because I literally didn't watch it for 2 days.
Yeah.
And I was just like, because I was playing games, and new Shadowverse update came out and stuff, and so I was playing that, and just I was just doing other things rather than just sitting and watching anime, which is awesome. But after a while, you just kind of get like, all I've been doing is sitting down. Like, why am I just sitting here still? So it's just that was kind of what happened. It was just I just couldn't sit there.
Yeah.
And just so I had to do other stuff. I didn't feel like I was being productive enough, so I started doing stuff while I was watching the anime because I can pick out the parts. Like it's like, this is what happens. This is the middle part. This is the end. The details in between really don't matter, and if it does matter, I'm sure they will tell me later. Like, they'll just repeat it later.
As long as you see, when Luffy dies and when Goku dies,
that's all that matters.
That's all you need to know on Naruto.
I think I might just stop playing Naruto, watching Naruto, and just get Jump Force, and that whole game will be canon, right?
I don't think so.
I think that's how it works.
I don't know. I don't think so. One thing I did do, besides watch Naruto, I watched the new season of BoJack Horseman.
Oh, man, you must have been in a weird spot for that, man. I haven't got myself in the right mentality to watch that yet.
I actually watched, like, the last 2 seasons. That show is... Oh, my gosh.
So depressing.
That show depresses me.
I know, that's why I haven't watched it yet. I've been in good moods.
I was like, every time I get done watching it, I'm just... I don't know. Like, I don't feel as good as I did before.
That's why I haven't watched it yet.
Back in the 90s...
I was in a famous TV show.
Oh, I'm responsible for the deaths of my family.
Oh, I started watching, what's it called? The Paradise PC.
What is
it's
that?
like, so it's a Netflix animation show. I've only watched 1 episode, but it's like this. The animation is like mediocre, and the voice acting is pretty bad. But it's just it's stupid funny. It's by the same people who did Brickleberry, and Brickleberry is just hilarious.
Right.
And which didn't get a 2nd season, and I feel like that's how this is gonna be. It's gonna have 1 season, and that's it. That's all they're gonna get. But it's so the way it is. This guy wants to be a cop, and because his dad's a cop or whatever, and he like shoots his dad's genitalia off.
Oh,
with a gun.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw a trailer for it.
Hilarious. And like the drug searching dog does drugs, and like there's this big, larger man that they use as like a meat shield instead of like using shields, and they just put bullets in him, and they're like, oh yeah, he's not actually dead. The bullets are just in his 5th layer of fat. So, you know, we got to figure out how to get those out. And he sneezes and all the bullets come out, and it's like,
oh, that sounds disgusting.
It's pretty bad. Like it's hilarious though, the way they do things. So it's just a funny, like, put it on, kind of veg out, just kind of like scroll through your phone and laugh at random parts of it.
My gosh, that sounds insane. That does sound like Brickleberry.
It does. I honestly just thought that I might still come up there or down, whichever direction it's supposed to be. Yeah, for the regional. But we could just play Pokemon at your place and watch American Vandal. I think I'd enjoy that a lot more than actually playing in the regional.
That would be nice, but I don't know. Do you not want to, since you paid for it?
I don't care. It's like, I was thinking about it because, like, some of the other people aren't going and whatnot, and like our friend that I used to think looked like a tweaker, he's working it.
Hi, Brian, if you're listening, we love you.
That's right. Well, I just didn't know if we wanted to keep a distance between, like, our personal lives and, like, the listeners, which I'm fine with. But, yeah, I just didn't want to name drop everybody in our lives. But, yeah, I was talking about Brian. He's not, listeners, he's not a tweaker. He's a wonderful man that's a very hard worker, and I love him dearly.
He's been making that moans lately on Lyft and Uber.
Yeah. Anyway, we could talk about this after the show.
Apparently, My Hero Academia has been making them muns.
That Muns.
The movie, apparently it's been doing well in theaters, according
to that's what I heard. Everybody's like, I didn't get to see it in theaters. And I'm like, I could go see it in theaters, but I'm like, I don't want to drive an hour.
Oh my gosh.
To see it,
this looks so good. I love My Hero Academia so much.
It's so good.
Is Mina
is best girl. I don't think it's canon either.
Which one? Who's Mina?
The pink one that looks like an alien that shoots out acid.
I like Froggy.
Oh, Froppy?
Froppy, not Frog. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it. I'm like 6 episodes behind. I think season 3 might be over.
That's the best. When you have like more than one episode of it and you can just binge watch it and you're like, yeah. And then I
love it so much.
It's so good. I think I'm 2 episodes behind.
Yeah.
But I wait till I at least have more than 2 or 3 episodes so I can just watch them. Because if I watch one episode, I'm like, well, what do I do until the next episode? Yeah.
Yeah, so. I feel you. Let's go ahead and move on to the new games before we go too deep down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, well, I could talk about anime all day.
I know, right? I could talk about a bunch of stuff all day. All
That's
right,
true.
First thing on the docket we have here is Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, that's a mouth twister.
Yeah, and this is going to be out on the Xbox and PC. This has been getting great reviews, like pretty much every Forza game. Or Forza. I think it's Forza. There's like it's got like pizza, has like that very, very slight T sound. Pizza.
Yeah. So, yeah, a coworker was telling me, he's like, "You're going to get that new Forza?" And I'm like, "No, I don't like driving games." He's like, "What? Dude. How can you be a gamer and not like driving games?" And I'm like, "What kind of question is that?"
I don't know. I don't like MMOs, but I'm a gamer.
Exactly. And he's like, "Well, no, man, if you're a gamer, you got to play racing games." I'm like, "Do you want me to assume you only play Call of Duty Zombies?" He's like, "No, I don't just play Call." I'm like, "Look, so, it's... Yeah, it looks awesome. They make really good games, but man, I'm not going to go get it because if I want to go driving, I'll just drive a real car."
Yeah, it's coming out on the PC, but I don't know how well my PC would run it, and I don't have an Xbox, so I probably won't pick it up. But I really, really like the Forza games. They make really, really, really... I'd say the best racing games. I like Drive Club on the PS4, and I know a lot of people like Gran Turismo, but I just always like Forza better.
The best driving game is Crazy Taxi.
I never played Crazy Taxi. I just know The Simpsons Hit and Run is a garbage game.
Yep, that's true. So, what about FIFA 19? I actually like the FIFA games. I think out of all the sports games, unless they made like a FIFA Street, then I'd play that.
They did make a FIFA Street.
What? That'd be cool. I kind of
that.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to play that.
It's really fun. It's really fun.
I like the FIFA games mostly because, like, in my head, I want to be athletic, but then I realize I don't care about sports. So,
I like them. Okay, I just suck really, really bad at them, and my brother always kicks my ass, so I don't play them.
I don't care. I mean, I do like obviously sports are fun and whatnot, but I like sports like disc golf. I like disc golf or ultimate frisbee or whatnot. That's what we need. We need an ultimate frisbee game.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was one.
That'd be cool, but it's VR.
It would probably suck though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it would.
All right, next up we got Life is Strange 2 Episode 1 coming out for the PS4, Xbox, and PC. And I just realized I didn't look up a date for this. I think it's already out.
It is already out. Okay. Steam told me it was already out. Oh, also, FIFA is going to be coming out for the Xbox, PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC, by the way.
Sorry. Yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so Life is Strange is it's an interesting looking game. I never played the first one. I kind of want to.
I feel like it has a cult following. I've been seeing it more and more on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, okay. I think I have the first game. I just haven't played it.
You can probably still get that The Adventures of Captain Spirit, which is like set in the same universe for free, I believe.
I do have that.
I need to pick that up. But it's definitely got a big following. I think Square Enix makes it, if I'm not mistaken. So those are very, very, very well received games, no doubt about it. Next, we got something that I've been trying to get into, and I haven't fallen out yet, but maybe this will get me into it 100%. Is Gwent Homecoming. So this is going to be a big, it's the actual release of Gwent, basically. They're going to take one of the lanes away. If you know anything about Gwent, there are 3 lanes, and they're going to reduce that to 2. They're nerfing some of the cards. I think we've talked about this in the past. Let's see. They're making new mechanics. There's something called an artifact that's coming out. People don't know all the details yet. Like, is artifact going to be a new card type? Is it going to just change the name of a card type to artifact? But there's a bunch of changes coming to Gwent. There's going to be like avatars instead of your leader card. It's going to be an avatar. So it looks pretty cool. There's going to be the board is going to be less
like Avatar the Blue People.
No, oh my gosh, no! Don't.
The Last Airbender.
No, like well, I guess it is like the Blue People because it's like represents you in the game, kind of.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Ryan finally got me to download Gwent yesterday.
We tried to stream, but
it just
didn't work.
Technology hates us sometimes. It'll be better once we have some spicy internet.
Yeah, that would be nice. But Gwent, if you like TCGs, CGGs, you can try out Gwent, or you can wait until Homecoming because there's going to be significant changes. That's going to be October the 23rd on PC and December the 4th for consoles. We will probably update y'all when that is closer to release.
We definitely will. Mega Man 11 is coming out October 2nd for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. And Switch. Yeah.
So if you like Mega Man, there's more Mega Man. It is different. There's a new system that like lets you slow down time and stuff. There's a free demo if you want to check that out. I would definitely recommend that. I played it. I really enjoyed it. So I think it's a pretty game. You might not. I don't know. But
I didn't play it. I haven't really gotten into a Mega Man game since probably Battle Network.
Oh yeah, that's like the last one I played.
So I like Mega Man. He's a cool dude. Saved the world. I am excited for the new animated series they're coming out with, though. I'm probably gonna watch that.
I don't know. I'll check it out. But I know some people have been pretty down on it because the animation looks kind of weird. I don't know.
I kind of like that style. Yeah, I'm very diverse when it comes to animation styles I like and whatnot. But I definitely get where people are coming from. Like it's on the cusp of like it feels like it should be one style or the other, not on the bubble of being two different styles.
Yeah.
So
it's like I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. You can go check it out if you want. It's pretty readily available. But like I said, if you're interested, check out the demo. Or if you're a Mega Man fan, you probably just pick it up. That's going to be out on October the 2nd, which will be like a day or two after this comes out. The day or two after.
Yeah, so that's going to be cool. This Dragon Ball. There's a free Dragon Ball Z Fighter. That's a mouthful. There is a free
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Thank you.
It rhymes too.
It does. Update out now, which I need to go and do probably after this.
I think it has download for me. Do you have automatic downloads for your setup? It probably did for you too. Then.
Okay, cool. So it's going to be Halloween content. There's going to be new modes and stages. The Switch is going to be getting it later though.
Yeah, so this is gonna have like your little avatars that you walk around to find people to battle. There's gonna be Halloween versions of that. I think there's gonna be like Halloween sprays and stuff as well.
I'm always down for seasonal themes and events and whatnot and shows.
I love Halloween, but I'm a big scaredy cat, so I mostly stick to the dumb, goofy stuff like this, or like Overwatch's Halloween events, or like the Scooby-Doo movies. Like me and my roommates try to watch like a Halloween movie at least like one or two a week during October.
Yeah.
And like we'll watch like the old Scooby-Doo movies. We usually watch the Babadook though, which is terrifying.
The Babadook. I
love the Babadook. That's a great movie, even though it's terrifying.
It is.
Let's see. We got Forza. Soul Calibur 6 is going to be coming out October the 19th for PS4, Xbox, and PC. Jordan, you're excited about this one, aren't you? You were a Soul Calibur guy back in the day, right?
I am, yeah. I stopped playing after 3, and the lore is cool. The fighting, I was going to say fighting stance. The way it looks, the animation is awesome, has great music, and I honestly might pick this up. I'm like on the bubble. There's a lot of games I want to pick up right now, and Ryan said something pretty profound to me the other day. He was like, stop buying games. Just finish a game, then get another one. It's like don't just buy games because they're on sale, or buy games just to have them and then never play them. Just, play one, beat it, or get to a point and then be like, okay, I'm going to get this, and then just play that kind of a thing. But you don't have to buy every game that comes out. Not that I do or planned to do so. It was just one of those things where I was like, I bought this game, but I'm probably not going to play it. It was like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Like, there was a couple games on PS4 I bought because they were on sale, and it was only like, a couple bucks and whatnot, and I was just kind of looking at them the other day. I was like, why did I buy these?
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm going to make time or have time to play these.
Well, that's also coming from someone who has heavy experience buying games and then not beating them.
Yeah, true.
Did you ever get The Witcher? Back when it was on sale? Okay.
Nope. It's on my list, but honestly, I feel like it's one of those things that I can experience through other people, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it. Honestly.
You didn't buy Watch Dogs though, did you?
No, I didn't. No. I bought Into the Deep. I think the other one was called Valley, and Claire, the extended edition, or whatever it's called, the Claire, weird. Whatever the edition.
I didn't even know. At least you didn't buy Watch Dogs.
Yeah, because I watched one of my friends play it on stream, or the second one, not the first one, because I heard the first one was crap. So I watched him play through the second one on stream, and kind of got the whole story. And I was like, well, okay, that's kind of how like I play games, even though like I want to play them sometimes. And so I've seen people play some of The Witcher, so I kind of feel like I know what happens, but obviously I don't know the whole story. So it's kind of just like, I've like played that game, kind of, sort of, but not really. So who knows? Maybe I'll just like randomly stop playing everything and just be like, yeah, guys, I've only been playing The Witcher.
I mean, I have it, but
okay.
Like they had the 2 or 3 weeks ago, I want to say, PlayStation had The Witcher Complete Edition for $20, which is an insane deal, and they also had Titanfall 2 for like $9, which is a really really good deal. And
GOG gave me The Witcher, the first Witcher, some edition of that for free yesterday because I got Gwent or something.
That's why.
So.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to play, you don't want to play it. I understand. There's games that I haven't played that I don't want to play that I've been told I should play, and I haven't.
Exactly.
But I'm just glad you didn't waste your money on the first Watch Dogs because it's boring. Really, really boring.
It looks so good though.
He kept saying it's like a Tomb Raider with technology, and I'm like,
dude, that's what I thought. Like, I thought that so much.
It's not.
Not
at all. I don't. Okay. I think we're having some issues here.
Okay. We gotta make a cut right there. You went quiet, and then I went quiet.
Yeah.
I hate this internet sometimes, man. 25. Okay.
I want you for a lifetime. And if you do it a lifetime.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Baby,
The voice cast has been announced.
Oh, are we recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Oh, hi guys. I didn't think we were recording. Serenading you with my beautiful voice there.
We can cut it out. It's fine.
Boy, now you made it awkward. Oh, no, got it. Yeah, no, I had to cut all this out.
Yep. I mean, I'm not gonna have this toilet flushing in the background either. So I mean, I'm gonna cut it out.
Like, gosh.
There is no.
Oh my god.
No one cares. No one gives a damn if that red light is on or not, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
25.
23. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, cool. So the Kingdom Hearts 3 voice cast has been announced. This is coming from IGN.
It's pretty big. I think it's going to have a lot of the old actors, is what the good thing is.
Yeah, and I saw this and I was like, okay, I didn't really care. Like, I did, but it's,
No, I definitely care. I would have been pissed if it had been a bunch of weirdos acting as...
Oh, obviously not. I guess I just had faith in them that they wouldn't screw up the voice actors. It was the last thing on my mind of like, they were in a good spot. I heard some of the people talk and trailers and whatnot, and then... I was kind of done with Kingdom Hearts 3 news. I feel like I hope this is the last thing they announce, other than if they announce a PS4 Pro. That'd be cool because I know, I'd be. I would honestly be kind of pissed, like, because I would much rather own that one than the Spider-Man one.
So this the cast is gonna include Haley Joel Osment is gonna return as Sora.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna have Zachary Levi, who's gonna come play what's his name. Flynn Rider?
Yeah, Flynn. Yeah.
From Tangled, which I still haven't seen.
It's a good movie.
And I've actually heard it's better than Frozen by a lot of people. Like,
yeah,
Frozen is for kids, kind of, and well, it's all for kids, but it's good for both. And
that's true.
It's just a better.
Kristen Bell is gonna be doing.
Does she play the same?
She's gonna be Anna from Frozen.
Oh, Frozen. Okay, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, she's in Frozen, Veronica Mars, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Man, I love that movie so much. That movie is so good. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time. And
Jonathan Groff is going to be Kristoff from Frozen, and he also played that character in Frozen, and he was in Mindhunter and American Sniper. So. Yeah,
we also got Josh Gad, who's going to be Olaf from Frozen, and I guess it says Beauty and the Beast, so I'm guessing it's either Clock, probably.
Yeah.
I think he played the Clock in something.
I like that Wallace Shawn is going to be back in here. He's going to be Rex from Toy Story, as he was in the original. And Kevin McNally from the Pirates of the Caribbean series is Gibbs. So that's going to be cool. I don't know who Bill Farmer is Goofy.
I don't either. Tate Donovan, Hercules.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like...
Okay, so it's got a bunch of people that were originally the...
So I'm gonna get my Kingdom Hearts 3 fan membership revoked. Bill Farmer has performed the voice of Goofy since 1987.
I thought the name sounded familiar.
Well, okay.
I didn't know though. But yeah, if you were in any way worried that Kingdom Hearts was going to get bad voice actors, it looks like they're going to have a lot of the original cast returning.
Yeah, top notch.
Okay, let's see. Up next, we got Castlevania games coming to PS4.
I saw this and I'm pretty excited because it's been a while since I've played a Castlevania game. And I think I've only played the first one and the third one.
Okay. So this is...
I'm definitely going to be picking these up.
It's gonna be called Castlevania Requiem.
Requiem.
That's a hard word to say.
Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood.
So, and these are widely considered to be some of, if not the best Castlevania games of all time. And then many people consider Symphony of the Night to be the greatest game of all time, period.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I've actually never played any Castlevania games, which that's definitely on my shame games list. Could talk about that another time.
We could.
I really want to play these.
Yeah, they come out October 26th.
Spook time. This is time for spooks.
Exactly. So, it's pretty awesome. The Japan exclusive was Rondo of the Blood, and the 1977 Symphony of the Night. They were originally, I can't even talk. They're being emulated for 4K and 1080p upscaling with a number of rendering options and high resolution backgrounds. And as expected of a PlayStation title, you can get tons of trophies, which is cool for you.
Support.
Yep. A plethora waiting to be unlocked. So for all you trophy hunters out there, happy hunting.
Like Jordan said, this is going to be available in Spooktober the 26th, and it will be, looks like, $19.99.
Correct. You can pre-order the title in your PlayStation Store now.
Alright. Speaking of PlayStation, it looks like PlayStation will finally allow crossplay. I
saw this, and I was like, finally? And then the next thing I did, I was like, did Sony get a new CEO? Is that what happened?
No, that didn't happen.
I know it didn't happen, but I was just like, why and how did this happen? So let's get into this article from Kotaku.
Yeah, so as many of you know, Sony has been fighting this tooth and nail for months and months. And like they just kind of suddenly gave in, I guess. I don't really know. It says with an open beta for Fortnite that'll let PS4 players go up against players in Xbox One, Switch, PC, Mac, and mobile. It looks like Fortnite will be the first one that the first game to kind of pave the way for this.
And you know, Fortnite's huge and whatnot. I personally don't care for it, and Ryan doesn't really like it either. I mean, I respect it for what it's done for people.
Money.
Yeah, they make a lot of money. It's brought a lot of people into gaming. It's it's stuff people can do together and whatnot, etc. Yada yada. Insert high praises of Fortnite here. It's why not? Why it's cool. Gaming is about having fun. It's about playing with your friends. Why not be able to play with, an Xbox and a PlayStation together? Obviously, in my opinion, being a PC gamer, obviously, if you have a mouse and keyboard, you're going to dominate someone that has a controller.
Yeah. There's certain games that I don't think it needs to be available in just because.
Exactly.
And in Fortnite, I know you have to select something that says you're okay with playing against PC players.
Yeah, which is good. That's that's awesome because I know so many people that they're just like, if I had if you had a controller, you'd lose. It's like, no, it's pretty it's pretty a given fact. If a PC gamer goes to a console, the skills are pretty much transferred.
I don't know about that. I would actually disagree with that.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's a completely different skill set, I would say. And Kotaku said in an update to the article that they've reached out to some third parties, including Psyonix, who makes Rocket League, about the crossplay. And it says they sound into it, but we should ask Sony about this. The statement from Studio Vice President Jeremy Dunham, excuse me. We are really happy for the PlayStation Fortnite communities and think that it is a great step forward. We know that Rocket League players and our own community want to know what this means for them as well, but we don't have any updates at this moment. In the meantime, we recommend reaching out to PlayStation directly for further comment. And then it goes on to say, we've asked Sony and we'll keep readers posted about any cross-console multiplayer, jeez, I can't talk either, news that we hear. And then it says, that Sony wrote, tell Kotaku, we have no plans to announce anything at this point, but our goal is to remains to take a more open stance with crossplay.
So that's pretty awesome. The article goes on to say they talked to a Activision/Blizzard rep replying to questions about plans for Destiny and Black Ops crossplay with PlayStation, presumably our Overwatch and Diablo inquiries. They said, quote, We've had a great experience with crossplay for Hearthstone on other platforms and have witnessed how compelling it can be for our community. There's still a lot of work to be done on our side and the platform to understand whether crossplay might be integrated into our games, so we'll be watching the upcoming test and we'll assess what the potential impact of this feature would be for our players in our games, end quote. So, that's awesome. Good for them.
I'll be honest, I don't want crossplay in Black Ops or Destiny or Overwatch, at least not in PvP, because that sounds horrible, because those are super competitive first-person shooters. So it could probably be done kind of like Fortnite has done. You have to opt in, so you won't have to play unless you do it.
I agree, but it's kind of just like, why would you combine them to begin with? Like, I get people want to play together and whatnot, but I agree with Ryan in this aspect. Like, if I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard, like, I want to go against someone that will have the same, relatively the same skill as me and using, the same hardware and whatnot, just so it'll be the same experience. I don't want someone, I don't know.
Main thing is,
it's stupid.
Well, I wouldn't want to be on console and have to be playing against someone who was on PC.
Yes, exactly. Like, for me, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I have a mouse and keyboard. I'm happy. But, yeah, definitely, I get why people are saying this. We want crossplay. We want crossplay. Give us crossplay. And it's just like, why? Like, just allow people to be able to play the games in their own ecosystem. But, everybody wants to play with everybody else. They're like, you don't have to go buy a Xbox to play with your Xbox friends. So,
I don't know if I want crossplay. I just don't think it should be in every game.
I agree, yeah.
All right, let's move on to some less happy news.
Telltale Games employee files class action lawsuit. I saw this and I'm like, dang, man, like, poor Telltale, poor employees that lost their jobs and whatnot. This is coming from GameSpot. They're giving us all this wonderful information, even though it's terribly sad.
So, for those of you who don't know, Telltale is all but done.
Dead.
They fired most of the employees, and they did it in a way that a lot of people would consider ill-conceived, I guess, with the best intentions in mind, and the worst, you could say it was, I don't know, just gross negligence almost.
Yeah, it was real disgusting the way they decided to just. I feel like they just woke up one morning and they're like, "Yeah, we're shutting down today, boys. Just no more.
Yep. They were just
no
like,
more
bye.
Company. Bye.
They had
you
like
can
half an hour to exit the building, I think.
Yeah, and then they had to go. Yeah, it's weird. And then they got to go back and get their stuff, and I'm like, what? Why do they only have half an hour? Why didn't you just let them, pack up and go home and do all this? It's a lot of weird, a lot of shady stuff going on.
They've been saying that they might hire people to finish the Walking Dead final season, but why would you not just use your own employees to do that? Like,
yeah, it's just like, did they have it out for these employees? Like, what's,
I don't know.
Who knows?
Like, and obviously people are mad about that because you need to focus on your employees before you focus on making the game. This guy was clearly mad because he sued them.
Exactly. He's seeking missing wages, salaries, 401k contributions, and any other compensation that would have been earned during the 60-day WARN Act period. The suit also names, quote, all other persons similarly situated, end quote, who could join the class action.
This is not, like, unwarranted. Like, he's not seeking some insane...
exactly.
Millions and millions of dollars. He just wants what's owed to him.
Yeah, and so, 275 people were fired from Telltale last week. That's insane. That's like, yeah, it's not, 275,000, but that's still 275 lives that were just like, people. That is. And it's just like, oh, you had a paycheck? Now you don't have a paycheck. It's just like, your mortgage is due? I'm sorry, you can't pay it. Mm-hmm. It's like, that's insane, especially from people that, I love Telltale, and there's so many people that love Telltale, and it's just like, what do you mean they closed? Like, this is a joke, right? Like, this is just fake news to get people to, you know, buy the new Telltale game or whatever. You know, Telltale Studios presents Telltale closing, question mark.
Season 1.
Yeah, exactly. You know, episode 1. And so it's just like, that's the ending of the Walking Dead finale.
Man.
Clementine has a gun, and she has the CEO of Telltale, and she's like, okay, give me more money, or I'm not going to keep doing this motion capture for you guys. And they're like, yeah, we'll pay you. And she's like, I'm not joking. They're about to choose to kill you. You better, you know, ante up the money, or they're going to choose wrong, you know. And that's the whole finale of you going through and taking care of the Telltale CEO.
What happened to your voice, man?
I don't know. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I guess it got a little dry.
This is also, I mean, it just sucks. I mean, I know that they've had problems in the past, but it's gone from, you know, they're such a well-renowned studio who admittedly did have problems with their engine for years that they never fixed, to, you know, allegations of overworked employees, and then they got shut down, and then they, you know, tried, I guess, I don't know if they were trying to make people feel better when they said that they might continue The Walking Dead, but then people were like, don't do that. You just fired a bunch of people. How are you going to do this? This sounds super shady. Exactly.
It's like, just use the people that you fired. Why did you fire them in the first place?
Exactly. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's the bad decision, you know, one after the other. It just, I don't know. Next we got a new Pokemon, which I guess is happier news than a bunch of people getting fired and sued and stuff.
This thing is ugly.
It's like a washer or something.
It's a hex nut Pokemon.
What does that even mean?
That's what it's classified as. Melton is classified as the hex nut Pokemon. It's a pure steel type with a fluid amberous body fluid made of liquid metal.
That sounds gross.
It can use its arms and legs to corrode and absorb metal. It also can generate electricity. It's like, what? What is that? Why is this a thing, Pokemon Company?
It does look kind of dumb, I'm not going to lie.
It's unclear how players will obtain this Pokemon, but, you know, as they teased in the trailer, you can connect with Pokemon Go and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Eevee is superior to Pikachu.
Yes, Eevee is definitely superior to Pikachu. I mean, it almost reminds me of like a Metal Unknown, and I like Unknown.
Yeah, I saw this and I was like, is this Ditto? Like, is this like emo Ditto? Are we getting a movie based around this thing? Like, that's what I thought. My first thought was, this is a emo Pokemon movie about a Ditto that like is now a ghost type or something, and I don't know. Who knows? But it's so weird looking.
It does say Professor Oak, the most prominent researcher from the main series, has news that Ditto masqueraded as an unidentified Pokemon has been cited.
Huh. Well, you know, I like Pokemon a lot, and I'm still on the fence about getting Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, but I'm definitely going to wait. I will get, if I do decide to get one, I will be getting Let's Go Eevee, because hopefully I'll be able to get a Flareon. That'd be kind of cool.
More possibilities.
Exactly. And I'm not into Pokemon Go. I tried it, and I just couldn't. You know, I just don't know if it's like my semi-busy schedule, even though I'm not that busy compared to, you know, most people. But for my lifestyle, I'm busy.
I think it's just because it's a bad game. Like a really bad game.
Well, at least you said it, and I didn't have to.
I mean, it's garbage. Like, I think I could make a better game. And I don't even know where to start.
Exactly. Let's do that. Let's just get a canvas and get some paint, put paintbrush in our toes, and kind of just draw circles. And then, you know, that's the new game.
That's the new game?
Yep.
Like, the only reason Pokemon Go made money was because it's Pokemon. If it was any other IP and they released it like that, it would have, like, gone bankrupt immediately. Like, it would have been canceled immediately.
So, there's two things that I'd like to see happen that I'd actually play. One would be a Lilo and Stitch Pokemon Go kind of a thing, where you go catch the 600. Yeah, where you go catch the 626 experiments. Or something that I would actually play is like a Digimon equivalent to Pokemon Go, but you have to go to, you know, like, I feel like Pokemon Go is a lot more enjoyable in bigger cities.
It probably is.
But with the Digimon Go, or Digimon Data Defenders, or whatever you want to call it, you know, if there was a digital Digimon game that used augmented reality to get Digimon and whatnot, that'd be cool. They could have done that for the hype of Digimon Tri and whatnot.
What's that?
Digimon Tri, it's the movies that came out. It's a 6-series movie. Okay, I'll send you a link to it. It's really good. Well, you're not a big Digimon fan, are you?
No, I liked it, but no, I kind of fell off it. I've played those old PlayStation 1 Digimon games.
They're
love
good.
Those games.
Hopefully, Digimon World, the first one, will come to the PlayStation Classic, which is highly unlikely. There's no rumor or anything. This is just a Digimon fan's dream. You know, that'd be cool for it to happen.
Awesome. I would love to see that.
But yeah, I don't love to see Melatonin, you know. But I'm sure some people love it. They're like, it's so cute. Oh, it's so Melatonin. It's so cute. It's gonna be on my party. It's like, I don't care. It's a hexagon. Not a hexagon. It's a nut. Looks like they just took stuff from Hobby Lobby or not Hobby Lobby, Home Depot, and just threw it on a board. And they're like, that's a Pokemon. You know, I love Pokemon. I love the company. They do a lot of great things. They work really hard, but they are slacking on the
slacking.
Oh, gotta. They are definitely, you know, slow poking around with this development of Pokemon. Like, they need to do a better job.
That doesn't bother me.
Well, you know, when you have an ice cream cone and a chandelier,
those were made
and now,
literally like a decade ago.
I know. Well, obviously they're not coming up with any better ideas. Look at this thing? It's a nut.
Also, Chandelure is awesome. I don't know.
I know. I do like Chandelure.
I don't know what people expect from the Pokemon Company. Like, Growlithe is a dog. I don't know.
True.
Are they gonna come up with new beings? They're gonna form some kind of new thing out of nothingness?
Yes, that is what I want them to do. They are the Pokemon Company. They are all powerful, and they definitely run 20% of this universe that we live in.
It's not like,
and they need to come up with something different. I guess I just want them to have cooler looking Pokemon.
You know, the original 151, man, they weren't inspired by anything. Nah, man, they came out of those. They just reached up their buttholes and pulled out, you know, Mewtwo. Mewtwo's not a cat. Nah, man. Nah.
What they need to do is they need to team up with these scientists that we have. They're so smart, and instead of trying to find a cure for cancer, they just need to make real life Pokemon, and they'll just make everybody happy.
Which will cure the cancer.
Yeah, you know, if I go to the PetSmart and I buy a Goldeen and it doesn't evolve into a Gyarados, I'm gonna be pissed.
Why would Goldeen doesn't evolve into? Oh my gosh!
I know Magikarp evolves into Gyarados. Okay,
this kid.
I know my Pokemons.
Oh my gosh, my brother's calling me. Hold on.
Just answer him. Just answer it live.
Hello? Hey.
He actually answered it.
Sure, why not?
He's gonna come on the show?
No, he wants me to. He's asking if I want Zaxby's.
Oh, dude, I want Zaxby's.
Just grab me something, I guess. I'm in the middle of the podcast. No, you're fine. That's fine with me, man. Just bring the nuclear sauce and extra nuclear sauce.
It's so good. Extra nuclear sauce.
Extra nuclear sauce.
Extra nuclear sauce.
Yes,
sauce.
yes.
Yes, extra nuclear sauce.
No, wait. Yes, I did. Yeah, I just want extra on my wings. I do want Zaxby sauce. Yeah.
Ow, my ears. Oh, now I want Zaxby's.
Yes.
I wish Zaxby's delivered. We still got it. Man, this is gonna be a long episode.
I don't know, Coke, I guess.
No, you definitely want Pepsi.
All right, man, appreciate it. Mate, does that come with what? Hey, John says hi.
Hi, John.
You hear him? He said hi, John.
I like John.
All right, never mind. It doesn't matter. Are those wings boneless? Okay, that's fine.
Because you get more meat on a
hey, how many strips does that come with? How many chicken strips? You mind getting me an extra thing of Zaxby sauce? All right, man. I think this will probably stay in the podcast. Bye. Oh man, now I'm hungry.
Me too. I want Zaxby's. There's a Zaxby's down the road from me.
I'm excited, man. All right, let's move on. Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna be massive. It's 105 gigabyte install.
I saw that and I was like,
oh my gosh, you're really loud.
Oh, sorry. Did I change something?
I don't know. It just sounded like the mic was inside you.
Oh, my bad. I guess I'm just really excited about Zaxby's.
Yeah.
Let me turn this down.
Are you gonna go get Zaxby's?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave right now. No, I was debating on I was like, man, my friend that I talked to, they're like, you should really try to keep your podcast under an hour. And I'm like looking at the time right now, and I'm like,
you want to fight?
No, I couldn't tell this man that we wanted to fight. He was giving me advice. So
I understand. I like it. I don't want to try to keep it under anything.
I know. I don't want then we start rushing and it's rambling.
Exactly.
Oh gosh,
I like it to be, a little free form, a little rambly.
Yeah. So
but oh my gosh.
Let us know what your favorite chicken place is, if you have one in your
if you don't have a favorite chicken
part of the
place,
world.
what do you doing?
What do you eat?
What do you
like? Chicken is so good.
It's so good, man. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Red Dead Redemption is going to be Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be 105 gigs.
That's insane. That's so big. Oh my gosh.
I have to start downloading it now.
Right. I was complaining last night because Destiny 2 was taking 15 hours to download, and it's a quarter the size of this. I'm gonna have to get a new PlayStation.
So, this image also revealed that the Red Dead Online will support up to 32 players, which is above the GTA limit, which I thought it was Meanwhile, select online content will be exclusive to PlayStation 4 for 30 days, according to the box. So there's a bundle going on right now. You can pre-order it through Amazon. I'm sure you can get it other places too, but it's a $400 Red Dead Redemption bundle. No, it's not a themed PlayStation. You just get a Pro and the
nice.
Game. Oh yeah, with a pistol on the cover or something.
Cowboy hat and can be a real.
It comes with a real pistol.
It comes with a real loaded gun.
That's how you have to start your PlayStation. You have to shoot it.
Oh my God. It's okay. So it's gonna be out on October 26th.
October 26th, man. I'm honestly probably gonna pick this up.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even halfway through Dragon Quest.
Dude, how do you think I feel? I was trying to beat Ni no Kuni 2, then beat Spider-Man, so I could play Tomb Raider, and then play Tomb Raider in between those, so I could play the new Tomb Raider, and I didn't do any of that.
You beat Ni no Kuni though, didn't you?
I did beat Ni no Kuni. I did beat Spider-Man, but I didn't beat. Yeah, I didn't beat Rise of the Tomb Raider. So.
And now I kind of want to play Assassin's Creed. It's just so much stuff, man.
It
so
is.
105. That's so much. That's so big.
That is.
I don't.
Honestly, if it doesn't download the whole, I guarantee that after the 105 gigs, there will be an additional update that will, if there's no way that it doesn't download the full game. 105 gigs, anything over 10 gigs or 5 gigs should give me the full game. I shouldn't have to download additional gigs to play the game. It's just let me play the game.
I think why do I have just 105 gigs? I think is what it is.
Well, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with
massive.
That. But that's insane. I'm glad I got the PS4 Pro, but I might have to. I might have to plug in a hard drive to put the game on.
Well, yours has a terabyte, doesn't it?
I don't know. I saw Spider-Man that it was red, and I stopped reading, and I hit pre-order, man. I
think it does.
I honestly don't know. I'm still trying to. I have to Google how to do stuff on my PlayStation. Okay, that's how as much of a Sony fanboy I am, and I love Sony. I still don't know how to work my PS4 sometimes. I'm just how do I do this?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So, how earlier we said that Crossplay is here?
Yeah?
Well, it's not going to be in Fallout 76.
Well, dang, that was the only reason I was going to buy that game. Gee whiz.
I don't know if I'm going to buy the game or not.
I'm not. That was 100% sarcastic. I do not care. Like,
yeah.
I'm cool. Good for them. They're making a game. But, you know, it had... You know, I have too many games on my list that are top tier S-rank games that I'm going to be diving into. And then, you know, Dragalia Lost, man. I'm just grinding out in that, too. Like, it's... Yeah.
Yeah, this was in a tweet from Bethesda's Pete Hines. This is on Destructoid. In a tweet from Bethesda's Pete Hines, who is the Senior Vice President of Global Marketing and Communications, it turns out Fallout 76 will not be supporting crossplay. Hines doesn't go into more detail, considering this was a tweet. But he does add that he isn't sure if it ever will in the future.
You know, and I think it's good for Fallout to be by itself. Not because it's a Fallout game, just because it's, you know, it should be contained, you know, because once you start putting, you know, certain, depending on the game and depending on internet connections and whatnot, once you start putting, you know, Xbox and PlayStation together and whatnot, you know, it gets a little wonky sometimes.
Well, this is an MMO, remember? This isn't like a FPS. Right?
True.
This is an MMO, kind of. I don't know.
So the beta of Fallout 76 is going to be coming out on October 23rd.
Beta? Don't you mean B.E.T.A?
Yeah.
What does it stand for? Dang it, this is supposed to be a joke, and I've screwed it up.
Yeah, you did.
The B.E.T.A stands for Break Everything Test, Break It Early Test Application.
I thought it stood for Break Everything Test Anyone.
No.
Yep. So the beta is going to be on October 23rd on Xbox One, and then PC and PS4 to follow a week later, which is kind of...
What about Switch?
No. I'll tweet them right now. Dear Fallout 76, can the Nintendo Switch get a release date? And they're like, yeah, in 2030.
You just said no.
So the beta's only going live 22 days before its November 14th release date.
I've seen them.
Which that's you know, that's early. You know, that's like not a lot of time for a beta.
I've seen betas come out later.
I've seen like one-day betas where they're like,
they're not
here's the beta.
Betas, they're just trying to get people's appetites or whatever. So,
note the PC version of Fallout 76 will be available exclusively through the Bethesda launcher.
Yes.
Not Steam.
We talked about that earlier in a separate episode.
So approximately the full game, quote unquote, the article even quotes it. You know, I'm putting it in air quotes, so it's double quoted in the air.
All the way across the sky?
That's right. 45 gigs.
Okay, that's like what I would call an average game. This
with no plans for preload availability at the moment.
Okay.
Which is kind of just like, you know, people want to get in. People want to make content. People want to play the game. Yeah. I want to be able to preload a game or download half of it or download, you know, whatever. You know, especially for MMOs, at least let me download the character creation models and screens and whatnot so I can make the, you know, character I want. And then while I'm creating the character, which will definitely take me 5 to 8 hours, and then, you know, it'll download the rest of the game in the background.
Yeah, I've never been a guy that spends a lot of time on character creator, honestly.
And this article is from Polygon, by the way. We don't just... we don't just figure out all this news by ourselves. We have lots of help from beautiful people on the internet. Well, at least I think they're beautiful.
They could be.
Sony confirms PlayStation Experience will not happen this year. This is coming from Engadget. I honestly didn't realize that this was a thing. Like, I guess I heard about it, but I really didn't. Well, no, I didn't. I don't. That's fine. It's canceled. PSX, okay. Yeah. I guess I heard about it through the grapevine, but I didn't. I haven't really doing a podcast now and whatnot. And I guess me being older in general, I pay attention to things more, and I actually look at the details. And so I didn't. I guess I didn't ever think and know that PlayStation Experience was an event to begin with. Like, I was kind of just like E3, Gamescom. That's it. You know, that's all that matters. Or the Tokyo Game Show as well. But that's it. You know, nothing past that. So I saw this and I was like, dang. I'm like, you know, not that I was going to go to this, but it sucks that it was, you know, delayed or not delayed, canceled.
Boy, you speedrunning this podcast now? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 100%. Like, you got to eat that chicken while it's hot, baby.
Disney shuts down kid-friendly Club Penguin Island to cut costs.
Yeah, I almost put that in there. And I was like, no, he's going to flame me. We can't talk about Club Penguin. He doesn't care if I played that game.
Okay, yeah, but seriously, Sony has said, now that we have Spider-Man out the door, we're looking down in 2019 to games like Dreams and Days Gone, but we wouldn't have enough to bring people all together in the same in some location in North America to have the event, he said. We don't want to set expectations really high and then not deliver. So they've been doing this for about 4 years, and it sounds like they just don't think they have enough content to make a whole show out of it.
The only thing I want more content about is that game that you sent me a trailer of that had that demon monster, man. It's like this shadow gargoyle looking.
Gargoyles? From the 90s?
No. Yep, I like that show. It's on Verve, I think.
What? Are you serious?
No, I honestly don't think it is. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, Jordan, I hate you so much.
No, what's the show? It's like Daylight Stranding. It has Norman Reedus as the actor in it. It has his face.
It's a video game.
Yes.
It's Death Stranding.
Yes. Boom. I think I followed them on Twitter, so I can
remember the name of that game.
No, I can't. I guess I'm not allowed to play it.
Well, it's not out. Oh, you're talking about? I know. Guys, you can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, so I shouldn't play it.
Yeah, it's Death Stranding.
Yeah. So 7 Deadly Sins got a season 2 finally, a real season 2.
Yes.
And it's going to come out on October 15th.
And that was the anime.
I put this. Yep, I put this in the show notes, and then Ryan deleted it, so I had to put it in the show notes again.
Wait, he put it in the show notes, I think it was 48 font.
Yep.
I didn't know if it even wanted to be in there. I was like, is this a joke?
Nope. Instead of just making the font smaller, he was just like, nope, just take it out altogether. So, yeah, if you haven't watched 7 Deadly Sins, after you finish this podcast, go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's awesome.
When is season 2 going out?
Season 2 of 7 Deadly Sins is coming out on October 15th on Netflix.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, and that concludes the anime section of the podcast.
Yep. Mojang is creating another game.
Well.
And guess what? It's a Minecraft spinoff, and it's a dungeon crawler.
Sounds
What do you think?
I've never played Minecraft.
Really?
I've played maybe once.
Let us know on Twitter if you want us to do a Minecraft Let's Play. We will.
Yes, I will buy Minecraft if y'all want me to.
No, I'll buy you Minecraft. I'm not going to make you give a company money that you don't like. I'll just buy it for you. I heard it here first. Ryan likes both. So it's going to be called Minecraft Dungeons. It'll be out sometime in 2019. That's pretty much it. Like, all they've really said is up to 4 players can battle through.
Battle Royale?
I can't even talk. Maybe. Up to 4 players can battle together through the action-packed, treasure-stuffed, wildly varied levels in an all-epic quest to save the villagers and take down the evil Archlanger.
Archlanger?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's literally I think that's what it said. Lager? I don't know what that says.
Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann. Yes, correct.
Yep. So, check it out. If you like Mojang, if you like Minecraft, I'm sure there's some people that are going to go crazy over this, and, this is what I want, play this, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I'm going to play it. So.
I'm 1,000,000%. I'm not even going to give this game a chance. It could be, I'm going to forget about this as soon as I start eating Jaxies.
That's true.
This was on PC Gamer, by the way. If y'all want to check it out.
So, MMOPulse did a wonderful article about the Sea of Thieves new update that you can get now called Moves Forsaken.
Oh, what?
Moves Forsaken. That's the new expand. It is a weird name, but apparently it's the biggest update for Sea of Thieves yet. It comes out with, it's out now, but it comes with volcanic regions, and you have the new Devil's Roar, which is in search of new challenges, and looks really cool. So
I actually love Sea of Thieves.
Me too. I honestly think we should just get back and play it regularly.
Should, honestly, I will.
Because
it's so goofy. But.
It is. If you look at this trailer right here, they have lava, magma, like, equipment.
Mm-hmm.
It looks real cool.
It does look cool. Like.
So it's out now. There was a slight delay, thanks to some player feedback and some bug reports, but now they've apparently smoothed out everything and they were able to deliver a stable, polished experience, which is awesome. Sea of Thieves, definitely, they listen to their fans and whatnot, and I feel like they're working really hard to make it a very good MMO light.
Like, it's, people say it's not that good without friends, and it probably isn't, but, I mean, I wouldn't want to play without friends anyway, so.
Exactly. It's like, it's not, I remember when it came out, I was like, dang, this is like the next big thing, and yeah, it's cool, it's on Xbox and whatnot, and we play on PC, but it was just like, no, it was big for a little bit, but it's not like, it's a friends game. It's like a game I want to play with friends and just goof around, and
yeah,
you definitely learn who your real friends are. I got thrown in the brigade.
The brigade? What's the brigade?
Don't worry about it. Find out on the next episode of One Up My News.
Well, Jordan got thrown in the brig because he killed us all because he blew up a chest full of black powder.
I was pointing with a gun to show Jake, a.k.a. Jake Train, a.k.a. That's all. Yeah, I was pointing with a gun and I fired it on the ground. I was like, Jake, put it right there. Boom, boom. And it was like...
What? Yeah, he shot a barrel bullet.
Gunpowder.
Yep.
But on more happy news, this is also hailing from the wonderful website that is...
Oh, you mean like additional happy...
Additional happy news from MMOPulse. If you listen to this podcast, you know that I have a love-hate relationship with Warframe. The love part meaning that it's one of my favorite games ever. The hate part being that I don't give it enough time in my life. So Warframe is expanding to another console. It's coming to Nintendo Switch, and that's going to be November 20th. So if you have a Switch, check it out. It's a free-to-play, awesome, beautiful, majestic, amazing game.
So you like this game?
And dude, I love this game so much. If I could only play this, I would. But it's much better with friends. It's very, very extremely grindy. But it has beautiful developers, like a super legit community. And it's just kind of... I need to play more of it, but I literally do not take the time to do so just because it's... I don't have time. And I don't want to make the time because if I only played this, then I'd get burnt out on it, and I wouldn't love it and appreciate it for the work of art it is. But if you don't know anything about Warframe, check out a video on YouTube by Skill Up, one of his Warframe reviews. It's what got me back into playing the game because I played it on PlayStation and I played it on Xbox, and then now I'm playing it on PC. Mm-hmm. And I honestly don't think I'm going to play it on Switch, but I'm grateful that they worked so hard to get it to go to Switch because that's a big thing for them. They're, they don't ask for money. It's not a pay-to-win game. Literally, the only thing, you can give them money for, different in-game or for an in-game currency. Excuse me, but the real thing that people spend money on this game, and honestly, the only thing that matters is fashion frame. That's what we call it. It's the in-game content. Once you're super powerful and stuff, all you do is just work on making your character look cool. That's like the whole thing. You're a space ninja. You can wall jump and bullet jump and parkour and dive kick into. Yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome game. So if you have a Switch, ninjas play for free. Check out this game.
No,
you will not be disappointed.
I've never played this game. I have watched it on Twitch. I think my brother's outside my room with the chicken. John Boy.
Okay. Chicken. Second base.
My door just kind of halfway opened.
he throws it in.
Boy, you get that chicken.
There was literally no quiet way to open that door.
Boy, you're making it so much worse. This has been John's segment to the podcast. Say hi, John.
Hey guys.
That was John.
You all chicken.
Oh man. Thank you, John. I love you.
That smells good.
It does smell good. Can y'all smell it?
I can smell it.
Warframe. I've never played Warframe. I've watched videos on Twitch. Now, when I watch these videos on Twitch, I feel like vomiting. Will this get better when I play the game?
Yeah, you get used to it. I've been playing the game, like I said, off and on since the PS3 era, and I definitely feel more vomity playing on PC than I do a console. I think it's because I'm moving my arms around. Are you eating the Zaxby's now?
Yeah, I'm not.
I thought you were gonna be like, no. It's like, what's that in your mouth?
I'm a professional. Jordan.
Fries. Okay, but no, yeah, there is a little bit of, because it's just how you move. You know, the parkour and the jumping and doing it. It's crazy. It's crazy, super fast, but it's awesome. You know, after a while, you just get used to running and jumping around and whatnot. But as Ryan is unwrapping his wonderful Zaxby's, we can move on to the deals, and I'm gonna blaze through this. Check out the show notes if you missed something. So the deals this week, we got Kingdom Hearts 2 HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue is $19.50 at Walmart. You got the new Super Mario Brothers 2 is $8.98 in store at Target. Injustice 2 is $29.99 on Steam. Games with gold. I didn't click on this. No, I lost my stamina. Games with Gold now available are Live Lock, which is available 9/16 through 10/15. You got Prison Architect, Xbox One Edition is available 9/1 through 9/30, and Sega Vintage Monster World is available 9/16 through 9/30. So you can check out those, and PlayStation Plus, you can check out these games. It's going to be Friday the 13th, the game, and Laser League are going to be the headlines for the October PS Plus lineup. So I might pick up the Friday the 13th game. I saw my brother play it a little bit, and it looks kind of fun. A fun.
Although that game will not be receiving any updates because they got sued or something.
Correct. Also, the day you were listening to this podcast, which hopefully is November 1st.
I was going to say,
if you're listening,
I was going to say the rest of the PlayStation Plus, if you don't mind.
Oh, there's more? My bad. Go ahead.
Master Reboot. I also might not know anything about these certain games. I don't think I actually know anything about any of the other ones. Master Reboot is going to be coming for the PS3. The Bridge, which I think I've heard of, is going to be coming to PS3, which is going to be crossplay with PS4 and PS Vita, or cross-buy, excuse me. Rocket Birds 2 Evolution. That's a name.
Which is a Angry Birds Rocket League combination game. It's a cross event.
Oh.
It's going to be coming to PS Vita, cross-buy with PlayStation 4. And why is this a game title? 264 read-only memories.
Yeah, it's 2064 read-only memories. I actually have heard of this.
Thank you. You're going to pick this up for your Vita?
And that, okay, let's see. Where were we? Okay, now, like Jordan said, there's a WB Games Publishers weekend sale on Steam, which will end the day this comes out.
Correct. So, if you're listening to this now, hopefully, depending on the time you listen to this in the day, you'll still be able to get some of these deals. Or if not, if you're at work or whatnot, you can have somebody log into your Steam at your house, and or you can log in at work and just get those games real quick and whatnot.
Just pull out your Steam app on your phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Duh. That's the thing. So that's it for the show.
Yeah.
Let's do this outro so I can go buy some food and Ryan can eat his food while it's hot.
All right.
Our intro and outro music is Back to Business by the Heatley Brothers. You can check them out on YouTube and Twitter at Heatley Brothers. You can listen to our podcast on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, TuneIn, Stitcher, or your favorite podcatcher app. We appreciate you listening. We really do. I know we're speeding through this so that we can eat food, so we can function as humans and whatnot, but we really do appreciate you listening all over the world, which blows my mind every time I look at it. I'm kind of become not a stat whore, but I like looking at where people listen to our show from.
I like looking at people while they're listening.
I do too. I take my earphones out of my ears and put it in their ears and then hit play and then tape the device to their back so they can't reach it and then just hit play all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or you can just go to their phone and say, "Hey Google."
That's true. You can say, "Hey smart speaker, play Want It Me podcast," and it should do that. If it doesn't, take it back to the store and demand them to give you a smart device that'll play our podcast. For all the latest podcast news, you can follow the podcast at WantMePodcast on Twitter. You can use the hashtag play on the hashtag AskWantMe to submit your questions or topics to the show. You can also check out our wonderful website, oneupmegaming.com. That's oneupmegaming.com. If you don't want to do any of that, you can email us a question or a topic, oneupmepodcast@gmail.com. You can check us out on Reddit, r/oneupmepodcast. We have a Patreon. We might make a Facebook. Maybe. We're thinking about it. You can follow our Instagram at oneupmegaming. We're on Twitch, oneupmegaming as well.
We have a Patreon. You don't have to, but we did make one if you want to check it out. Let's see. What else is there?
That's it. I covered everything.
We just got to say... Twitters.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. We just got to say those, and then we're done.
I got one more thing after that. But, yeah, you can find me at Ryan Divisions.
You can find me at Swaylock on Twitter.
And we already said the podcast one, right? Okay.
Yep, at WantMePodcast on Twitter.
And then, if you want to, I'll read it. I wrote an article on my kind of weird history with the Assassin's Creed games. That's going to be on our website, like Jordan said, WantMeGaming.
Or if you obviously we want you to go to our website. It's oneupmegaming.com. But if for some reason you're out and about and you don't want to type in oneupmegaming.com and you happen to have the random amino app installed, Ryan also writes on there. So you can check out his Assassin's Creed article. It's a really well-written article, and I'm not just saying that because he's my co-host and because he's my friend. He's actually a very good writer. Don't make him blush. I'm not Go on Twitter. Check it out.
It's also on Medium. Under
Juggernaut. Yeah, that's a thing that writers use, right? I haven't looked into it.
I use it every once in a while. Yeah, it's on Medium, and it's like a community app called Amino Apps. You can there's like video game and comic book sections of the app, and just go under Amino Apps video games, and it should pull up in the App Store. And I think my username is like Juggernaut on Medium and on Amino Apps. So if you want to check that out, you don't have to.
Correct.
I just thought I'd throw that out there. But I think that's actually finally it.
Yeah, hopefully I edit this thing down and it's less than an hour.
I don't know if we can do that.
Which I don't. It's fine if it's not. I appreciate.
Couldn't care less if it's under an hour.
And we appreciate you listening.
Bye.
Thank you from all over the world. And as always,
play on.